Envision a lifeline slipping through the debris of a collapsed building. A tiny beetle, no bigger than your palm, racing to your side to mark your spot and even hand-deliver crucial medication. This isn't just fantasy. It's the cutting-edge reality of cyborg cockroaches engineered as the tiniest search and rescue heroes on Earth. Dive into the fascinating world of biorobotics at the University of Queensland, where research assistant Lachlan Fitzgerald is pioneering this groundbreaking tech. He vividly describes a rescue scenario where, after a devastating urban catastrophe like an earthquake or terrorist attack, these mini-marvels could venture into zones too dangerous for human first responders, efficiently scouting and navigating treacherous wreckage. In Fitzgerald's lab, the process unfolds with careful precision. He gently places a massive burrowing cockroach into an ice bath. Think of it as a mild sedation technique to keep the insect calm, and then affixes a minuscule circuit board onto its back. This setup transforms the roach into a biohybrid creature, blending living biology with electronic control. For those new to this concept, biohybrid technology essentially merges biological organisms with artificial components, creating systems that are more resilient and intuitive than purely robotic ones. But here's where it gets controversial. How do we guide these living beings without harming them? Fitzgerald's team achieves this by sending subtle electrical signals directly to the cockroach's antennae, effectively steering its path. It's a clever workaround, as insects like these are naturally equipped to handle unpredictable environments. Think of how a wild cockroach darts through cracks and crevices. In contrast, traditional robots require vast amounts of computing power to process and adapt to real-world variables, making them bulkier and less flexible. Fitzgerald explains it like this: insects are incredibly adaptable, unlike artificial systems that need heavy computation to tackle unexpected challenges. By harnessing this innate insect agility, biohybrid designs could outperform conventional tech in tight, unstable spaces. This innovative approach isn't isolated. It's part of a growing field of biohybrid research that includes experiments with bionic jellyfish, which swim with enhanced efficiency using embedded electronics, and even microrobots guided by living king oyster mushrooms that respond to light or moisture. These examples illustrate how scientists are exploring nature's blueprints to create tools that are both sustainable and effective. Of course, with any technology involving animals, questions about ethics and welfare inevitably arise. Fitzgerald addresses this head-on, assuring that the research prioritizes the creature's well-being. The cyborg cockroaches enjoy lifespans identical to their unmodified counterparts, and the team ensures no unnecessary stress through humane practices. I believe they don't really mind, he shares, emphasizing that the life-saving potential in disaster scenarios far surpasses any initial reservations about the field. Still, this perspective invites debate. Is it ethical to repurpose living insects for human purposes, even if it prevents loss of life? And this is the part most people miss: the broader implications for emergency response. Imagine a future where swarms of these biohybrids could map out collapsed structures in minutes, delivering supplies or signaling rescuers, potentially revolutionizing how we handle crises. For beginners curious about biorobotics, it's worth noting that this tech builds on principles from biology and engineering, offering lessons in adaptation that could inspire other fields, like medicine or environmental monitoring. A version of this article was originally published in the 2025 Technology edition of the Good newspaper. Header image via the University of Queensland. What do you think? Does the promise of saving lives justify experimenting with living creatures? Or should we draw a line in the sand for animal ethics and science? Do you see potential in biohybrid tech beyond disasters, perhaps in everyday applications? Share your opinions and join the conversation in the comments below.